Oh! Hello everyone, it is me. I'm not doing this. What's up guys, this is Super Savage Mario and welcome back to another video on my channel. So, it's been a while. How's long has it been? 4 months? Huh, neat. But yeah, if you're wondering, I wasn't dead. I was just taking some time off YouTube. I might not upload much this year since, well, I'm pretty busy these days. Anyway, let's get to the video's topic. So a couple of weeks ago I got to see the Super Mario Bros. Movie, and you might be wondering, did I enjoy it? And you might be thinking, was it good? Was it bad? Was it both? Well, honestly it wasn't that bad. I actually did kinda enjoy it. Oh, who am I kidding? This movie was great. Yeah, I'm serious. I actually really enjoyed this movie. Not because it's a Mario movie, far from it, but because of how it blew me absolutely away. Not to mention how much action was going on throughout the entire film. Like seriously, I did not expect what to happen, but this movie literally had me on the edge of my seat. Anyway, now that I was able to see it, I'm going to talk about my experience seeing this movie, as well as do a review of it. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, then please drop a like. Also be sure to subscribe. By the way, if you're wondering, yes, I am spoiling the movie here. So, might as well drop this. Leave now if you haven't seen it yet. Now without further ado, let's go! Now first I'm going to talk about my experience seeing the movie. So I actually got to see this movie one day after it came out, which was April 6th, 2023. So me and 3 of my friends went to our local movie theater and we got to see this movie. And before we entered the movie theater, immediately something caught our eye. There were literally Mario balloons everywhere. It definitely seemed like the employees were excited for this movie. Oh, but that's not all. Apparently, one of the employees was actually dressed up as Mario. I'm not kidding. But yeah, we got to see the entire movie, and after that, we decided to head back home. But before we left, we decided to take a photo from the poster near the movie theater's entrance. So I asked one of the employees to take it for me, but they weren't able to. But then the Scuba Team boys offered to, and honestly, they were actually really nice. I actually thought they would be mean since, you know, New Jersey sucks. But hey, they were nice enough to take it. So after that, we all head back home and went on a Discord call. And so we decided to play Smash, and I basically spammed a bunch of memes from the movie. I couldn't resist. Alright, that's enough of that. Let's actually get into the review now. Now, when I first saw this movie was being made, I actually thought it was gonna suck. First of all, the cast. It starred Chris Pratt as Mario, Charlie Day as Luigi, Anya Taylor-Joy as Peach, who I didn't know at the time, Jack Black as Bowser, Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong, and even Keegan-Michael Kay as Toad. And I had several questions, like, how did they get all of these actors involved in a Mario movie? Like, seriously, how? Second, this movie was made by Illumination. Yes, the same people who made these things. And honestly, when I heard that they were making it, I honestly thought this movie was gonna suck. But turns out, it actually didn't. To my surprise. And what was even more surprised to see, is that I hit $1 billion at the box office. What? That is crazy. How did this movie manage to make that much money in 1 month? Like seriously, that is insane. I was actually just shocked to see this movie was actually pretty good, considering they did make all the Despicable Me movies. Then again, DreamWorks did do really good with Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, so why am I complaining? Now honestly, the voice actors were actually pretty good in the movie. First off, let's talk about Mario and Luigi, aka Chris Pratt and Charlie Day. Now, they don't actually speak Italian for the entire movie. They actually speak like they're from Brooklyn. I mean, it does kind of make sense. I mean, if they did speak Italian, it would probably ruin the entire movie. But anyways, so in this movie, Mario and Luigi live in Brooklyn with their family, and they're trying to improve their plumbing company by going to other houses and popping up people's toilets. Which is pretty cool, I'll admit. Plus, the Mario Brothers actually have a rival in this movie, and no, it's not Wario or Waluigi. Instead, we got Foreman Spike, an old rival of Mario and Luigi back in the 1980s. I mean, it was good to see him back in a Mario-related thing, even though I knew nothing about him. Next we have Anya Taylor-Joy as Princess Peach, and honestly she was actually pretty cool playing as her. Now I actually didn't know anything about her at the time, but turns out she wasn't actually into playing Mario when she applied for this role. Now Peach actually does have a backstory in this movie. So when she was a baby, she went into a portal that led into the Mushroom Kingdom, and the Toads decided to raise her and make her their princess. I mean, that is pretty interesting, I'll admit. Not to mention, Peach is actually freaking cool in this movie. Like, seriously, she's so heroic in the entire film. Heck, she even rejects Bowser into marrying her. Twice! Speaking of Bowser, let's talk about him next. Now, he was actually played by Jack Black. Everyone knows him at this point. And, I'll be honest, he was the best role in the entire movie. Seriously, just listen to this voice.
Open the gates! I do not. Now who's gonna stop me?
My god, it is perfect. Like, seriously, who would have thought Jack Black be so good at voicing the Koopa King? I should also bring up, Bowser does sing a song in this. And no joke, it was in my head for like 2 weeks straight. Kamek also appears in this movie, but I actually forgot who voices him. But he does do pretty good, I'll admit. Then we have Toad, who was played by Keegan-Michael Kay. Now, honestly, Toad was actually pretty funny in the movie, especially in that scene where he was driving that monster truck. Seriously, that thing should be in Mario Kart 9. And finally, the moment you've all been waiting for, Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. Now, Seth Rogen playing this character was probably the goofiest thing in the movie, but honestly, he actually did pretty good. And to be honest, his voice was pretty good as well. Now, one more thing I want to talk about are the references in this movie, because there's a ton of them. First off, Mario's current voice actor, Charles Martinet, voices not one, but 2 people in the movie. For one, he voices Jumpman, also known as the original Mario.
Too much? It's perfect! Wahoo!
And he voices Mario's dad, which was actually hard to tell, to be honest. Second, there are a bunch of power-ups that appear in this film, like the Cat Bell from Super Mario 3D World, the Ice Flower from New Super Mario Bros., which Peach uses, with the Nuki Suit from Super Mario 3D Land, and of course, the iconic Fire Flower. I mean, I know these are seen in almost every Mario game, but it was awesome to see these and used in the movie. And that was my review of the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Honestly, I really enjoyed it. 10 out of 10. I really wish I could see it in theaters again. But, yeah, I really recommend watching this movie. It's really worth checking out. Sure, this movie may be for kids, but if you're a massive Mario and Nintendo fan, or just really freaking bored, like me, then the Super Mario Bros. Movie is for you. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then please drop a like. Also, be sure to subscribe. Well, anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.